I did not have a great year, but I think I learned a lot. I don't want you to repeat the same mistakes that I made. I want you to learn from my mistakes. I know it's easier to learn from our own mistakes, but isn't life too short to just keep repeating the same mistakes again and again only to learn them? Hello everyone, my name is Nandhini. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to put forward 10 major life lessons I learned in the previous year, that is 2022. And there is a bonus point towards the end which may be controversial. You can't expect the world to be nice to you simply because you have been nice and kind to the world. This is a sickness and it will eat you alive. I heard this line somewhere in a podcast last year and it kind of hit me because we are entitled to absolutely nothing. That's how the world works. You are nice because of yourself, for yourself, because it keeps you happy, it keeps you peaceful. Don't expect the world to be nice and understanding because it won't. The world is not kind. And to be honest, I feel that the world requires kindness more than ever right now. So just do your thing and keep living without expecting much. When you stand up for something, you will not get the support you need. Most people will just consider you a rebel and that's it. Again, you cannot expect everyone to understand you and your causes. The world is not kind enough. You will have people who care for you tell you that it's just a lost cause and it's too much work and maybe you should just live a normal life just like everybody else. Just follow the crowd, which basically means you should unsee everything. And that's probably the easier way to live your life. But your conscience does not approve of it when you know that's not the right thing to do and when you know that you're capable of something much, much bigger, even if it means being different. Along with this, you may have a handful of people who actually stand with you throughout. And if you have such support, you are definitely lucky and you should never ever forget who those people were, who those individuals were. Always be grateful. Everything that shines isn't gold. For example, let's consider an event. It may look all successful on the outside with everything performed greatly, perfectly. But I believe true success of an event or anything in that matter is basically how the people were treated, how the workers were treated. Because if the helpers, workers, the people were not treated as well, then it's just shining, but it's not gold. Healing is a journey. Don't hurry. Don't make it a competition. We all have different lives, different pains, different privileges, different timelines. Therefore, comparisons are stupid. Healing does not mean that one day you're going to wake up and magically forget everything that has happened. No, that's not what healing is. It simply means that you will react better when your mind goes back to those memories. You cannot just stop your memories and your pain, but you can definitely decide on how to react to those memories, therefore affecting less and less of your everyday life. It's not going to be a smooth journey. One day it's going to go up, the next day it's going to go down. Up, down. One day you'll be feeling really great. The next day you may feel like shit. And it's all part of the process, part of the journey. Just keep going. This too shall pass. Such an important life lesson and reminder. Whenever something good happens in my life, I remind myself that this too shall pass. It keeps me grounded. And when something negative happens, I again tell myself, this too shall pass. it kind of gives me hope and motivates me to keep going. This is one thing I've been telling myself all year long. Sometimes you just need to take the first step without worrying about rejection or the end result. That step could help you get an opportunity that you never expected. We all should be doing this more often, but most of us fear the end result, fear rejection, because of which we do not even take that first leap, that first step. So, what if it fails? What is the big deal? You tried, and that's all that matters. I have started appreciating efforts more than talent or the end result, because I believe the more you fail, the more you can succeed. As we grow older, we begin to accept things about ourselves and our lives as a whole. And I think it is very liberating to do so. We start saying things like, it is what it is, this is life. And we start giving our attention or giving our to what is truly important to us. Now, I'm not saying we should just accept our lives as it is and do nothing about it, because that's not what I believe in. I believe that our destiny is in our hands. But when some things are not in our control, it's better to just not think about them and not give them importance, and maybe shift our attention to things that we can really control and things that are really, truly important to us. Connected to the previous point, you will not always receive an apology from everybody, especially when it comes to your family. This is something you got to accept, because this is the way they were brought up, this is the way they are, and they cannot really see their faults and how much it has been affecting you. A lot of times, even if you speak up, stand up for yourself, they still will not be able to understand. We may receive a lot of love from them, but not much of an understanding. Just because we're family, we expect them to understand us completely. Isn't that too much from our side? We are different individuals with different mindsets. I think we got to wholeheartedly accept the love that they are sending us and move on with our lives, because their apology is not in our hands. Giving each other space. I think this point is ignored by most people. Along with spending time with each other, I think giving each other space is so important in any relationship.
I just want to go.
Okay, go. I believe we should not be dependent on our partners all the time. Especially as women, we should have our own lives. We should have our own goals, our own visions, and we should also be giving ourselves me time every single day, which means we give each other enough time and enough space for a happy and understanding relationship.
He's throwing me down! Oh my god.
Are you going to throw her? What are you going to do? Oh my god.
Some of us have multiple interests. We're a jack of all trades and a master of none. And personally, I like being that way. I don't think there's anything wrong in that. There's still a limit to how much you can do. I've been trying to do so many things in the past year which led to constant disappointment in myself. Now I know that yes, I can do multiple things, but there is still a limit to that. And to others who feel that they're not a master in anything and not a jack of all trades either, it's maybe because you just have not found your interests, have not found something you're passionate about, something you're good at, so keep searching. Happiness is a choice. Now I know most people may not agree to this, but just hear me out. So last year I was listening to this podcast Deep Dive by Ali Abdal, where Mo Gaudat was the guest. And he basically explained this concept so beautifully to how and why happiness is a choice. I will put the video link in the video description. You may check it out if you wish to. After a certain incident, our negative feelings remain only for 90 seconds. After that, we choose to renew and regenerate those feelings every 90 seconds. So we do it again and again and again. That is exactly why we stay unhappy. I agree with the thought that happiness is a choice, because I personally believe that life is a suffering and we all suffer in some way or the other. Happiness we got to make out of it, and yes, we cannot always be happy, and yes, some suffering is worse than other suffering. For example, depression, child abuse, post-traumatic disorder, chronic pain, rape, etc., etc. It's probably not that easy to feel happy, and I completely understand that. I have faced some of it myself. Even today, I'm trying to fight my traumatic childhood experiences, and I still believe happiness is a choice. If there are any life lessons of your own that you would like to share, then please post them in the comment section below. That way we can all learn from each other's experiences. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. It helps the channel. You can check out this video right here for more life lessons, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.